I've seen this artist brought somebody else up. He has bars for sure. You know, we're gonna have to go into the box to Leanna, because I know she got something to tell.
It is working. It is working. It is working. Yeah, this picture sucks. This picture sucks.
He's a big purse. Just doing his first. When I actually spoke with O'Shea yesterday, she said, this isn't just about me, it's bigger than me. It's about people who look just like me.
Let me see. Oh shit, I gotta turn this down on the OTX tip. They're gonna copyright me. They'll copyright. Let me just play this intro.
Could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay then. That's their problem. A whole bunch of motherfuckers would have won, should have won, could have won. Shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
Many traits, a master of nothing. We know you don't know nothing about boxing. Let's go.
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Then I'll illustrate my reign with bloodshed and pain. Then everybody will fear me. That tremble in the bone.
He talks too much, he's ugly, he's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong, because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me.
They don't want no confrontation.
I don't know, don't be a fighter, you don't want no confrontation. No.
Friday night, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what that means. Time to talk this boxing shit with the angry white men. If you're easily offended, this is not for you. If you're glazing average fighters that are overachievers, this definitely ain't for you. So check any bitch ass feelings at the door and give it up for the angry white man, D1 and William Oldskool.
Today in boxing news, several media outlets are reporting that Devin Haney is planning to retire. What? That's a picture of Tank Davis. See? These content creators just need content. Welcome to another episode of The Angry White Man. Smash the like, share, subscribe. This is TGIF Fridays. We're going to talk some boxing. We're going to make some picks on the Clarissa Shields card. We're going to go over all the hottest topics in boxing, and especially this one that can't get their name right with the picture. The shit is crazy. Y'all just want Tank broke and out of the sport and working at McDonald's. That's what y'all want. Just say it. You're not real boxing fans. You don't watch boxing. And you just want to pay attention to the drama. Well, we're going to give you some drama. Let's get into this episode. Smash the like, share, subscribe, and give it up for your hosts, D1 and William Old Motherfucking School. The Raging Cajun, bitches. Let's go.
And there's the left hand. Wow.
O'Shea Jones just entered the ring. I was already live on my other on the phone because the stupid app doesn't work too well. I don't understand what it is with this website. As of late, everybody's streams have been fucking up. I literally sat here and watched the thing load and load and load for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Just doesn't want to work. So some bogus ass shit. I had a whole fucking show planned. I had a couple more things to go over than this. Let me pull this joint up. I wanted to show y'all this though, since everybody wants to talk about Victor Conti. Let's see what Sean fucking Sean The fuck? Why can't I think of his last name? Good night, Layla. Boxing voice. Sean Porter is his name. And fucking with Victor Conte used to be his game. We're gonna see what he was talking about on the boxing voice. That was fairly interesting. Right. 7 days ago, Sean Porter. I'm someone who didn't love boxing, but I put the time in. And they're banging it out. O'Shea and Karenza. Karenza. I see. I don't know if this is the one from it. Here, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Oh, this is a live stream. I know that. I know it was a live stream, fool. Let's go there. Hold up. I thought he was on there today, they said. Yeah, you gotta give me a second. I'm looking for this motherfucking joint. I think he would have titled it from fucking, right? Where's it at? Right? Where the fuck is it at? That shit was 7 days ago. Yeah, we're gonna look at his video. Let's see what that is. Shout out to Ness and the boxing voice. I mean, if that's what you do. I can't do two things at once, guys. I hope you know that. That's why I've been over there. Trying to grow this.
Sean, you hear me?
Yeah, I got you
It
now.
was done live.
Okay, cool. I said we're gonna
Sean
make this
Porter,
quick as
Victor Conte is
possible.
a
I know you're
mad
busy.
scientist.
It's
Hold up.
really just on your viral
Let me
moment
see if I can hear this shit.
circulating with Brian Norman Jr.
Can y'all
and
hear this, chat?
his thoughts on Victor
Chat,
Conte.
can
But I
y'all
wanted
hear
to
this
speak
shit?
specifically on the things that you said. So I'm gonna play this and then stop it when you say what you say, just so we
What's
can
up
get your
with
thoughts
you?
on
Oh shit,
completely
I ain't
what you're
even
saying
say
because
what's up to the people in the
obviously the
building and
internet is
shit.
taking this differently.
Hey, yo,
Bro, I got super duper lifted before I came on here today, so I'm forgetting. Fucking probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. Let me say what's up to the people. Quinn, what's up with you, bro? All things my dog. Tim Layton, my homie, what's up with you, bro? Omega, what it do? King B. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, we're gonna go over this Sean Porter, Elliot Ness fucking interview. Or the boxing voice. We're liking, we're sharing, we're subscribing. Did I like it? Hold up. I didn't like it. See? Okay, we're like 120. Because no matter if I like people or not, if I go and use their content or listen to what they got to say, whether I like what's coming out of that person's mouth, I still hit the like button, no matter what. It's just a courteous thing to do. It just really is. So please go like, share, and subscribe to the Boxing Voice. You can come over here if you're catching this on the replay. Like, share, and subscribe over here. The fucking super chats down there. The cash apps running across the screen. Or is it? No, it's not. But I'll pull the cash app up. Y'all know what real ones do. And if you can't be a real one, you can't stand me that much, hit the fucking dislike button. It's all good. My feelings ain't gonna be hurt. Just one or the other.
I'm gonna ask you this, and then we'll probably let you go after this. Did you see that I had mentioned that I don't think this fight was gonna happen? I thought that Haney would figure out a way to get out of this fight. Then this thing pops up with him talking about the drug testing, and it needs to happen ASAP. Number one, did you see that I had mentioned that this fight would get called off by Haney? And with that being said, were you surprised when you saw the things that came out about the drug testing?
No, I wasn't surprised at all, but like I said, I was cool with all of that. dude was just he was real deal trying to find a way out this fight. I don't know if you seen me on the box boys when I was on with Bill Haney, but like he trying to find a way about this thing.
Been saying
Y'all
that.
ain't going nowhere. You're not. It's
We
not
know.
gonna happen. We doing
We
this
know
thing
it.
come November, Charlie.
We know it.
So we said cool. They want to know our whereabouts whenever I'm outside the country, whatever, so I can clean my system, as the fans say. And we did all of that. So
Shouldn't
no,
have said that,
everything's
OG.
still fine and steady. We ain't got to worry about none of that.
Look at Sean. Sean ready to talk some shit about Victor.
So I mean, we submitted everything. We did this and we did that. We told them our schedule. We all know Vada is what they say unpredictable. You know, they show up at different times and things like that. So that's all up on them. We did everything. So that's all up on Vada and what they got going on. And speaking of,
here you go, Sean.
Conte with the Vada stuff, right?
Yeah.
We were talking about it.
Devin Haney with the Victor Conte, right?
Yeah. That's all that need to be said about that.
So
that right there, we want to know what you mean by that's all that need to be said right there. Because as far as I know, you've done Vada, and you've also been on the snack program. So coming from a snack athlete, it sounds to these very, ABC fans, black and white fans, they're like, look, Sean is obviously insinuating that there's something wrong with Vada and that Vada has a connection with Conti, which, as far as I know, he doesn't work for Vada. He's not an advisor. He's not an officer. He doesn't work for Vada in any capacity. He's never even advised them. Early on in the formation, it says that he did offer advice, but it doesn't say that Margaret Goodman ever took it. What have you ever had wrongdoings or dealings with Vada that made you say that, or did we misinterpret what you said?
I misinterpreted it 100%, and this is my first time hearing that. My saying that's all that needs to be said. This is my first time hearing that. Anything. There's a conflict of interest there. And first off, and let me start this by saying I love Victor Conte.
A little bit.
I've had
Just a little
opportunities to
one.
be around him outside of the business that we did with one another. I've hung out with him. I've gone to events with him. He's a remarkable human being, but he's also a mad scientist. And I've told him that. I've said to him, I said, yeah, you're a mad scientist, aren't you? We know what he's done. But here's the
We
thing.
know it.
Everybody needs to really
We know it.
respect this. This dude was bounced out of sports because of what he was able to do within the sport. This dude reinvented himself. Went from being the dirtiest man to now being the cleanest man. And y'all got to really understand that he understands how to do this thing right in the cleanest way to do it. So I know that this man he still has stuff that he has to live past, the reputation and things like that. My dealings with Snack, my understandings with Snack, everything that we've studied and all those things.
Looks like he got a call. Bear with us as we try to get him back. If you're watching this on YouTube, smash that thumbs up.
He came back quick as shit.
My bad. Yeah, everything makes sense for us to be involved with Snack. And I'll go ahead and do this as well because I know that Terrence Crawford is connected to Snack. Y'all know that me and Terrence is tight. I don't remember exactly how we got into the conversation about Snack products, but I said, hey yo, what Snack, what products do you use? He said, man, I only use the ZMA and I use the proglycin. And I laughed. I said, bro, that's all I use too. Whenever I use Snack, those are the only products I use. ZMA is a product that helps you sleep.
I take
It's a
ZMA.
product that helps you recover while you sleep. Proglycin
The best shit
is a carbohydrate.
best money
and I
can
think
get
it
you.
also has protein in it. It's to help you recover after training.
Magnesium's a big time
He
scam
and I
on
have
the
never had a
vitamin.
conversation about Snack.
On the vitamin market, there's big time scammers on magnesium, bro. Victor Conti's Snack, Zinc, MA, the shit he's talking about, best shit on the planet, bro. Just
While
felt
I was involved.
Before I go trashing Victor Conti, this whole shit, I give him a little props. He's got the good magnesium, dog.
While I was boxing.
What's up with you, Million Films? Salute, bro.
Never talked
Salute.
about Snack. This conversation happened like 2 months ago, something like that. And I laughed because I said, yo, that's the only products I use. For guys like me and guys like Terrence, we don't want to use a whole bunch of supplements. We're not trying to put 20 different supplements in our body every single day. This is coming from a guy who's still active in the sport. I only use the ZMA, I only use the proglycin. I said, wow, it's the only thing I ever used too, because those were the only supplements we felt like we needed. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'll be
So
having a
anybody
bigger
out there
audience
that's
on
got
Twitter than
something wrong
YouTube.
with snack, got
This is
something wrong with
fucking
vintage
crazy. I
content,
get paid on YouTube.
get away from it.
Should come over to YouTube
Dude
and watch my
is
shit.
trying his best to do the right
Be a
things.
fucking
But
super
when I
real one.
said that's all that needs to be said, it's because there is a conflict of interest. I know that Victor Conti has advised Vada at some capacity. I don't know if he's still advising them or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, I do believe that there is a conflict of interest there because he has had dealings with Vada,
Big
and he
time, bro.
also, you know,
Big time.
is helping athletes as well.
Now, as far as your time in boxing professional, who have you happened to just stumble across on and realize, okay, USADA caught John Doe for XYZ. WADA, World Anti-Doping Agency, caught John Doe for XYZ. Aren't you more familiar with hearing VADA caught John Doe?
When I was in the amateur program, the Olympic Committee, they used USADA. So when I turned pro, I was used to USADA, and I think USADA was involved with the game probably my first half of my career, and then as I was approaching the end of my career, everything became about VADA. When it comes to somebody getting caught on something, I'm not even sure which agency is the best anti-doping agency. I think that these companies, they all work together. The money is being thrown into a pot, and who's ever has the most respect, whoever has the best reputation, whoever's the busiest, that's who gets called on. So when it becomes a VADA situation, I just think that it revolves around who boxing is trusting right now to handle the anti-doping, and it seems like VADA is that agency.
I mean, in my time, I've certainly seen VADA catching more high-profile fighters, like VADA caught Lamont Peterson, Andre Bertho. I mean, the list
They're the
goes
ones
on and on.
testing.
And the
They're the
amount of
ones
fighters,
doing
Willie
it.
Nelson, Luis Ortiz, countless fighters.
Yo, I had no clue that any of those guys was caught on anything.
No way.
Yeah, nope.
Wow. Wow. No, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Lamont Peterson told us he had a doctor's note and he was putting hormone replacement therapy pellets under his arms. Like, I mean, he said he had low T levels, and that's why he did it. There's been a lot, man. Alexander Povetkin, Ryan Garcia. I mean, it's just over and over. There's a lot of people testing positive, but we don't never hear WADA, right? They're the World Anti-Doping Agency, and they're the testing agency that even VADA uses, but they're not out here administering tests. They're not out here taking samples. They're just the big agency that tests everything. So as far as I thought, VADA was out here doing a good job, and it's non-for-profit. You talked about money. They're non-profit. So how does that work?
I don't know, man. And come on now, we already know with the nonprofit organizations, there's ways to get around things, and there's a whole nother tax deduction situation going into play, blah 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 blah. I don't know, man. Listen, bottom line is this: when it comes to Bill Haney being on here talking to Brian Norman about you better sign up today or this fight's off, my man can sign up tomorrow and he won't get tested until next month. My man can sign up tomorrow and he won't get tested for the next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. You just don't know when they're coming. For him to demand for Brian Norman to sign up today, right here on the spot, the kid ain't getting tested today. He ain't gonna get tested tomorrow. Let's keep it real. He's not gonna get tested tomorrow. He's not. He's definitely not gonna get tested the next day. If he got tested in the next 24 to 48 hours, maybe even 72 hours of signing up with VADA, I'm gonna say, yo, Bill called somebody and made sure that they got over to his house. I had VADA test me so many times before I fought Danny Garcia that my dad started to question whether or not Danny's team had solicited something for me to be tested as much as I was. I was tested like twice a week, almost the entire way for my fight with Danny Garcia. And then there were other camps where I was tested once or twice the entire camp. You never know, So for him to make those kind of demands and stuff like that, I'm on record for saying this fight happens. I
Not
truly think that they
You're
was
on
trying to
record for saying it won't happen.
Oh, I know you ain't watched the podcast yesterday.
Yo, haters, if you're in here and you're just fucking hate watching and not saying shit,
happen. I think that
might as well just bounce. You know what I mean?
they
Kind of
spoke a
corny.
little too
Should probably
fast,
be saying something in the chat.
and they didn't expect this
This
thing
is
to turn
very
around the way that
interesting
it
what
did.
he's saying, though.
And when I say they, I mean the Haney
Should
camp,
want to say something about it.
specifically Bill, because we know he's
Unless
the
you're
one
just
that
a
does all
fucking
of the
hater.
talking.
That's cool too, though.
You're not
Just do
afraid
you.
of Ryan Norman, all right? So when I said this fight wasn't going to happen, I wasn't trying to say it was because they were afraid. I just think that a lot of times in boxing, this is what's put in front of you, and then something else happens. And I think that they were trying to put something else in front of you, and then this is what ended up happening. So hopefully you get a little endorsement deal from Beats on that right there. But I think that's what ended up happening. I think that they was trying to smoke and mirrors thing, and it didn't work out. But I think we hear Brian Norman and we talked offline. He said, man, how are they gonna get out of this? And I told him what I thought. I think the fight happens. But if it doesn't happen,
Gonna
don't be
break a hand
surprised.
in camp.
I just think that this is not the fight that they wanted,
That's what I
even though
think.
this was the fight that they were saying they wanted.
That's my guess.
Did you see Bill Haney's
Broken
latest
hand.
response
Watch.
claiming that you're the one that introduced them to Victor
I
Conte
called
in
this too.
California
This
during one
exact
of
thing that
their
they're trying to
many
get out
sparring
of it.
sessions with you.
Right now with the
You're
VADA shit.
welcome.
Yeah, I called
You're
that.
welcome. In this day and age, athletes need supplements. Okay, there's
They
a
do.
difference between supplements and PEDs. Okay, supplements, vitamins, things to help you with your performance, things that are going to help you renourish your nutrients and things like that. Especially for a sport where we don't get to eat as much and we don't get to drink the right things and all those sorts of
Yeah,
things.
because you're all looking for
Snack is
competitive
what helps
advantages
you
over smaller men.
basically connect the
Snack
dots.
helps you
Everything that
become a
you've
cut
lost in
fucking
training and
thug,
sweating and all
a
those
cut
kinds of things,
bully, a
they have
fucking weight
supplements to
bully.
help you replenish,
Let you
renourish.
fucking shave all that weight and be able to fucking
You're welcome.
still perform the next
Haney
day
team
after
for being
taking
introduced
off
to
20, putting back on
a company
15 of it.
that can help
Like,
you
fuck
with
out of here,
everything that
bro.
you have to do and put out
That
in the
shit's corny as
training field.
fuck.
Why do you think that Haney is the one that is, I guess, has so much suspicion around him? I mean, power punching, 100% knockout ratio, Virgil Ortiz is with Snack.
Oof.
We don't hear anything. Mario Barrios just fought
This
with a
is an
Snack
ugly
patch
girls
and has
fight.
been a Snack athlete for at least 12 years. We don't hear anything. Why do you think there is, I don't know, a
Wow,
dark
Virgil's
cloud
with
lingering
Snack
over
too?
the connection between Haney and Conti and VADA? In your opinion, right?
My guess, and I mean, come on now, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm so ignorant to this stuff. I'm ignorant. Didn't know Willie Nelson tested positive. Didn't know Luis. I think I knew that Luis Ortiz had tested positive at one point. But it was a number of those names. A majority of those names that you mentioned. I had no clue that those guys had ever tested positive for anything. I'm ignorant to this stuff. I mind my own business. I stay to myself. But when you're Bill Haney putting
Virgil's
everything in
about to get
everybody
some
else's face,
smoke.
you're not Virgil Ortiz.
Fucking over here,
Virgil
Snack
Ortiz ain't
strong.
putting snack products and body this and all those other kinds of stuff in everybody's face. Nor are those other fighters. But Bill is, and he's talking about Vada, and he's talking about Snack and all those other things. And people now are trying to connect the dots because listen, we know that Snack is involved with Vada. We know that Victor Conti has done this and done that. We know that you're involved with, it's a big circle, and Bill is just in the middle of it. This kind of attention that he's bringing to himself and the team and Devin, it's good for you, but at the same time, it can be bad for you. And I think that Bill, respectfully, I know how Bill is. I think respectfully, he's now starting to tread a slippery slope.
What's up with you, OG?
Well, nothing much. Was watching the zone fight.
This fucking app is, or website, StreamYard is shitty, dude. I had to. That's why I was like, I don't even feel like fucking going live because this fucking shit doesn't work, bro. I literally went live on my cell phone because this fucking StreamYard wouldn't work. Then all of a sudden it started fucking working. And I text you like, shit's pissing me off. I'm about to have to change shit. And I know I say this shit and don't ever do it, but I got to. What's up, man? Talking all this Vada shit. Like, it's
I was
crazy.
watching that little chick O'Shea fight.
Yeah.
She's got a lot.
A sloppy fight.
She's got a long way to go.
Yeah. It's a real sloppy fight. She's just stronger than this girl.
Well, the
Real
girl she's
sloppy.
fighting is quicker than her. And the girl was beating it to the punch constantly. She was putting more
Yeah.
licks on her than she was on it. It was just a big difference. You could see the difference in the speed, and she was winning the rounds. She wasn't. O'Shea wasn't.
Yeah. It's sloppy. It's been sloppy. I'm watching now. They just keep trading jabs. Turning. She's parrying with her backhand at the wrong time. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the big deal about O'Shea? She knocks girls out or something? I don't get why everybody's big on her. She's not that good of a fighter.
First time seeing her fight.
Yeah. I heard something about her, but I don't get it. Sloppy ass fight. Shitty ass fight. You hear what Sean Porter's talking about here?
No.
How Victor Conti's a conflict of interest with Vada and shit, and it just all seems real fucking fishy.
Yeah,
And he
like we never
understands.
been saying for a few years now.
He only he only took 2 supplements when he worked with Victor and nothing else. The zinc, I take both of the things. I forget what the wait a minute. What do you say? No, I don't take the second thing. I only take the zinc, magnesium, and he takes some Rabo something, some long fucking name. He says that's all they took. That's all Terrence Crawford takes. Yeah, right, dude. What do you need to give this man your blood for to take a magnesium and another thing that I can order literally on the computer and I don't have to give them my blood. I don't need Victor Conti knowing what my levels are. It's just this whole shit's fishy, bro. I kind of stopped this at an inopportune time because I wanted to let you get a word in. I'm gonna keep playing it. Smash the like button, people.
Well, I
Fucking
mean,
show
dude,
some support.
the only reason you're going to take blood is if you're trying to figure out how to keep them clean.
Yeah. You give him your blood so he can get you on a medical exempt list, so they can fucking they can take fucking testosterone and you can't know about it. Nobody knows what the medical exempt list does for you. It frees you from levels and all sorts of different shit, bro. Fucking manager Marty, I was on Deem's panel with him today, and he says he fries Sean Porter for what he said in this shit. So I wanted to watch it with y'all, and well, here we are, about to play this shit.
Because I see
Looks like a
Sean is
hat,
on, and I know
right?
you pressed for time. Devin sparred with you
You should
so
look like
early.
a hat.
He sparred with you so early in his career. I mean, you were a grown man. He had to be, I mean, probably all ages, right? Like 14, two an adult. You've been sparring him since he was a 14, since he was a 14-year older. So it's just like, to me, I'm confused. I'm like, damn, what is it that Sean sees that has him believing that Devin, who's proved to him years ago he's like that, isn't like that for this particular fight?
I never said that. I never said that.
Well, you let off by it. I mean, you're on the internet.
That's because
up until today,
this is
you're
what y'all
known as the
do.
guy that's
But
saying the
this is what
fight
y'all
won't happen.
though. but when I offer the explanation as to why I feel it won't happen, and I especially just said to you that they're not afraid. I said this is smoke and mirrors. This is what happens in boxing. Everybody does this. The difference between everybody else and Bill is Bill puts all this stuff in your face. Everybody else gets 3 and 4 fighters there's a list and who we gonna go after and all this other kinds of stuff. Bill's just putting everything in your face. They're more than capable of winning this fight. Y'all didn't see the podcast episode that I did on Friday. They're more than capable of winning this fight. Based on their last performance, no. Based on the performance against Ryan Garcia, no. But based on every performance before that, based on the experience that I know this kid to have, based on the skills that I know this kid to have, he's very capable of winning this fight. But when you go off of the last two performances, it's a long way from the lip to the cup when you get in the ring with Brian Norman. And I also said this Friday, the only thing y'all know about Brian Norman is his last like 3 fights. Now, I know you, Ness, I know you know a whole lot more about him, but the audience, the boxing audience, the most they know about this kid is his last 3 or 4 fights. They don't know a whole lot about him, but they know that he can thump. And they know he can thump for real. And when you get in the ring with Devin Haney right now, we know that he can't take a punch because of the way he went down against Ryan Garcia a couple of times and the way that he was moving against Jose Ramirez. Everybody's saying, oh man, he dead meat. He dead meat. He's not dead meat. I just simply think this is not the fight that they actually wanted. And that's why I feel that at some point they might figure out a way to get out of this. Doesn't mean it ain't a fight they can't win. Definitely don't mean I don't believe Devin is who he is. I know who Devin is. Devin is the real deal, even though he didn't look like it in the last one. Even though he didn't look like it in parts of his fight with Ryan Garcia. I know the kid's the real deal, but he got to get it together up here. Simple as that.
Do you believe the narrative that Brian Norman Sr. is putting out there? He's saying that they got the call first. That Devin and Bill didn't.
Z, what up with you, bro? Salute, Z.
Didn't know this fight was happening. Did Bill and Devin just try to get in front of that? So, I mean, this could be adding to your angle that they don't want the fight. Brian says they didn't know, and that's why we're getting all this. These are quote-unquote ways to get out.
Hey, listen. It's beautiful job by Top Rank. You know,
well, not Top Rank. Again, this is why I wanted your opinion. So think good, put that thinking cap, because this is a Turki Al-Sheikh fight, Turki Al-Sheikh offer. And my issue with believing that, Sean, is that Devin has been a Turki Al-Sheikh fighter for a year or two now. This is Brian's first fight, and his father's already said they don't even have a deal. This is an audition. So it's hard for me to believe that they went to him first when he's not an ambassador. Devin's at all the fights. For Turki. He's ringside with Turki. It just doesn't make sense to me, but doesn't mean Turki's not twisted and wants a fight. This is the opposite of Tom and Jerry. Or rather, it is Tom chasing Jerry, right? Because Tom got the power now.
But listen, though, this is what His Excellency has projected from the moment he came into this game. I'm gonna get what I want, and in a lot of ways, you can look at what Brian Norman Sr. is saying. They called us first. Guess what? That's probably really possible. That His Excellency hit up the Norman team, family, and said, hey, I want to see this. Do you want to see it? Do you want to make it happen? And they say, yeah. And then, to my point, you get...
But aren't these the same people that say Turki Al-Sheikh eliminates the A side and B side in boxing? The Haney fans, the fucking Shakur fans, they're all the ones that say that's what Turki Al-Sheikh eliminates. So why is it so hard to believe that Turki called the champion first, the guy who has the belt and the guy who would actually be giving the opportunity? That's why they called contact the champion first to see if the champion wanted to fucking fight. Because Turki probably thinks Devin Haney will take any fight, in which he took this fight. But it's hard for me to believe that they actually want this fight when Bill's making calls to Tay Jones, trying to get out the fucking fight before they do that. Like, fucking the knockout win that Brian Norman's coming off of, bro. If you want to stay, here's some facts about the sport of boxing. You don't fight fucking guys that have very little fan base, very little money to offer you off a spectacular knockout. That's just not the way the sport goes. Somebody like Devin Haney is not itching to get in a fight like that. But Bill Haney's so thirsty for clout that he was fucking out here with a list that made absolute no sense. There was only 2 guys on there, an entire fucking list that were possible to make fights with. Like just all the capping, they were trying to get out of this shit, bro. That's not the guy that you want to fight. Not now, not at this point. Maybe after he looks bad because he beat the dog shit out of Santillan. Fucking rearranged his face and then knocked Jinsen Saki. No, then he stopped fucking Cuevas with a jab, with a swivel jab, with a mean left hook as well. Fucking showed crazy good fundamentals that he could box in the Cuevas fight. Cuevas got fucking thunder fucking crack in his gloves too, by the way. Knocks that guy out and then goes to fucking Sasaki's house in Japan and knocks him out too. Quite a run this dude's on. And if you fucking believe the history of boxing and why people do things in this sport, that's a very fucking, very, very dangerous fight. The O'Shea Jones fight stopped. There might be an overtime round. Let me turn this up for a second. Hold up. I know you want to know who won. You were watching.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the broad is that she was fighting.
I don't either. I know she's out of Florida.
Yeah, they're seeing if they got an overtime round. That's what OTX does. But Devin Haney actually taking this fight, and if they do go through with it, and he does miraculously win, in which there's zero possibility of that happening to me. I like Brian Norman Jr. too, King B. I'm starting to like him a lot. I like him, the person, and his fighting a real lot. I'm probably going to get behind him and start fucking really rooting for the kid. I like Brian Norman a lot. And the Devin Haney fans are trying to fucking call all newfound Brian Norman fans just really Devin Haney haters. That shit's corny as fuck, bro. I'm just so sick and tired of that fan base and the bullshit they start and the narratives they drive and the shit they twist. It's just fucking tiring to talk boxing with them. They fucking hear certain parts of conversations, no overtime round. Here's the scores. Oh shit, it's split decision. O'Shea Jones wins. That was a sloppy ass. Yeah, but man, so I'm rooting for Brian Norman from this point on. And I actually said that shit like 3-4 weeks ago. Right after he knocked out Jinsen Saki and just the way he talked afterwards. I started liking him. The Santillan fight, he proved me wrong. I picked Santillan because the fight before the Santillan fight, Brian Norman Jr., I think he had a hand injury and he just looked like a deer in the headlights against Quinton Randall. Or it might have been the fight before Quinton Randall. I just remember him looking like a deer in the headlights and then he progressively got better at it. Now he is so fucking comfortable in that ring. And Devin Haney keeps talking about like, oh, who'd you knock out? And who are these guys? His number one, Devin Haney definitely knows who Giovanni Santillan is. It's not even a question. He's capping about that. And it's to make himself feel better about who he's about to go up against. He's about to go up against a kid that is fucking on a roll, going to Sasaki's house, knocking him out, doing Santillan dirty in his own house with like a crowd of 5,000. That's like you can fight in front of a crowd. You can go over to Sasaki in front of another crowd of 5,000. In front of all the in front of all the Japanese media. It's as big as a fight field as the Devin Haney in Saudi Arabia fight field that's going to be fought in about a crowd of 3,000, 4,000. So where does Devin Haney think he's fucking saying this guy, who would he do this shit against? They're not on my level. What level are you on, bro? You're on an imaginary level. Like I really can't wrap my head around what the fuck he's talking about. It's all excuses to make himself feel better about the fight he's about to get into, because the first attempt at them getting out of this fight right here with the with the you sign up for testing right now or else shit. That attempt failed. They're gonna fake a hand injury next. That's my prediction. Like I said, they would do this for this fight too. So they're gonna try to get out of this shit, calling Brian a cheater, fucking doesn't want to test, something of that sort. And lo and behold, they tried to do that. They're gonna try to say they got a hand injury or a fucking ankle injury. And you see his new training video doing the hurdles, old school.
No, I didn't see him.
Oh my god, the fucking Devin Haney fans. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold up. Let me see. I think I can. Shit.
Dude,
What's
it seems
up,
like
Scout? He says Brian Norman Jr. will finish Devin Haney's career. No doubt. I think so too. No, I don't know if I was finished
well,
his
it
career.
seems like
He could get
Devin's
in.
been getting hit more and more and more in each fight. The only fight he didn't get really hit in was the Cambosis fight. Every other fight he's been getting hit, and it's been happening more and more and more. This is not the dude to let hit you.
No,
You know what I mean?
Yep. No, it's not. He's not the dude to let hit you. So the one way Devin Haney could win this fight is is running, and he just fucking dropped the oh shit. Let's see what Brian Norman got to say. Can y'all see that? You see Brian Norman on your screen?
Yep.
All right, fuck it. Let's watch this shit. Shout out to Fight Hype. Fight Hype or Fight? No, it's Fight Hype. We're set like 77. Always liking, always sharing, always subscribing. Fucking educational purposes only. This is somebody else's live YouTube. We're just playing over it and reacting. Falls under the fair use shit. You already know the drill.
So wait, I'll bring it back.
He knowing the storm. No way this man is 147 right now. No, I am not, but I'm a solid 160, holding on strong. You sleeping Haney? I mean, I'm gonna try. Bring it night.
160 is that's fighting at the weight you're supposed to. If he's 160 out of camp, just regular walking around, that's 13 pounds he cuts.
That ain't shit.
That is nata. Especially at 147. 20, right around 17 pounds, I would say is I would past that, you're starting to get into the weight bully fucking category, but 13 pounds is an easy weight cut, dude. Most fighters won't even notice that they're cutting 13 pounds. But once you get past that, once you get fucking onto the 20, 25, that's where it starts to become where it's like, fuck, man, you're doing this shit for a competitive edge. I would say anything over 10 pounds at lightweight is weight bully shit. It's you're doing it that's a specific fucking, you're looking for the advantage. It goes up according to weight classes, and that welterweight, 13 pounds, that's a walk in the park.
Yeah, brother. Did you think you can defeat Haney? I mean, why did I stop?
Yup, King B, 160.
Enjoy the vacay, brother. I see you, Tay. I will do, brother. You have no life. I mean, you on my live, so what they say about you? Oh, my bad. My bad.
Wow.
My bad, bit dog. My bad, bit dog. I was just talking. I was talking about somebody else. Bro, you don't knock him out. He win the unanimous decision. I mean, I got two judges right here. I ain't going to know the cards, man. Hope you really defeat the fuck out of Devin. Fan from San Antonio, Texas. But shout out to my boys in Texas, man. That's where my dog AC from.
Nick Siren, I don't think the race really matters. But a lot of these guys are cutting a lot of weight, but the color of their skin means nothing because more Mexicans do that shit a lot too, bro. So we got to keep it the same energy across the board. We don't be doing that racist shit over here, bro.
The last few pictures and actual videos I've seen of Devin, it looks like he dropped weight.
Yeah, he could have maxed out, and now Now he's evening out because he's 27 years old now. 26. They say he's
Right.
26, about to be
Something like
27.
that. Something like that.
Uh, so the Elijah Pierce fucking fight's about to start too. I want to
Or
hear
he
what.
got tired of dropping so many freaking pounds.
What you say?
I said, or Devin just finally got tired of dropping so many goddamn pounds for a fight.
Well, now he's got to stay. He's staying in shape. He's not getting out of camp, not breaking camp. He's staying in shape. And now he's in camp for Brian Norman. I would imagine. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to fucking. He lost once. He's just trying to stay in shape.
He lost twice.
Twice, yeah, twice, 2 times. My bad, OG. You're 100% correct with that. About to have a third, but this will be the first official. Damn, how privileged of a fighter do you got to be to see? You know, yeah, our opinion matters in boxing. We support the sport. How can you lose twice to guys? One of them was official, but they erased it because of fucking Victor Conti shit and Ryan cheating, whatever. How can
Those
you have
bad
those two
decisions.
losses and finally lose one? It takes three whole losses for you to get one on your record. That's a privileged fighter. It's bizarre, but
And there's
it's
really, if you think about it, there's a questionable one in Mexico that happened.
yep. There's definitely a questionable one that we heard about during the Regis after the Regis shit that he paid to get
Erased.
reversed, and we don't know. You know what I mean? Bill Haney is Bill Haney, bro. Them guys that you're fighting in Mexico they're fighting you for $500, $1,000. Imagine you go give them five after they beat you to the fucking people that write down the scores in the record books because there's no governing body. There's nobody there to watch you if what's going on really happened. Like it's all a joke, bro. Very privileged. All right, let's hear what the fuck Brian Norman talking about. It's super loud in the place he's at too. My bad, chat.
Yes, sir. I will see y'all boys soon.
Sire says, I
Crown
always
you
thought
champ.
Tank
All right, I
would
see you,
KO
man. Go.
Devin.
Appreciate you,
Would
man.
have liked to see
Hope
it
I
when
see you
Dev
back in the
had the
city.
belts
Or I
at
might be down the way
35.
you at
Yeah, me too,
Florida.
man.
I need to meet my boy Roy. 100K bonus if you KO him. I'm laying bitch. You paying?
I think Tank cuts the distance on Shakur and beats his ass. I think Tank fights Shakur like he fought Leo Santa Cruz. Yeah, Tank would have to initiate more of the offense and not have the counter opportunity that Leo gave him. But still, I think Shakur folds off of a lot of hard punches. That shoulder roll he just tried to do against Zepeda will get beat up by a hard puncher. It's so gappy. There's fucking holes all in it. You guys were too busy listening to the fucking announcers and what Twitter was saying after that fight and what Clarissa Shields with the look of concern all over her face yelling on the fucking TV screen. Like that shit was crazy to me. To say that was Shakur Stevenson won that fight on the scorecards 9 rounds to fucking 3 or 10-2. And like the Shakur guys are saying, it's bizarre to me. It's super bizarre. It's like you guys were just disregarding fucking Zepeda's scoring punches and then acting like Shakur was doing some sort of damage. Not one of Shakur's punches deterred William Zepeda. Yeah, they looked the crowd was oohing and on, and he would come out, and they were the harder shots. I'll give that to him. But Zepeda would land 10 punches to his one, and somehow Shakur was up on the fucking punch stats. Like at the end of the fight, the punch stats they turned in Shakur in 2 of the rounds, bro. I busted the myth, but I can't fucking release the video because I get a copyright on it. I had it uploaded to YouTube, but it got copyright and I can't release it. The kid, there was 63 punches for Zepeda landed, and 100 they shorted him 20 and shorted him 30 on the land, shorted him 20 overall and 30 on landed punches. Gave Shakur 10 punches and fucking took 10 off his throne and gave him 10 to the landed. And somehow in that round, Shakur outlanded Zepeda by 12 punches when really Zepeda outlanded Shakur by 32 punches. Bro,
Dude,
they're fucking with this shit, bro.
Look,
They
I
want a
kept
big
telling you,
big
when I was scoring the fight myself, I'm scoring the body punches, the ones that landed that Cepeda threw.
We watched it
Compared,
together, bro.
compared to what Shakur was throwing back. And that's why I kept giving Cepeda rounds. I was like, man, Shakur's barely land. And then a lot of what Shakur was throwing was hitting gloves and arms.
A
A
lot
few
of
of them got
gloves.
through, but a lot of them
A lot of
missing.
them were blocked, parried, bro. I
Yeah.
watched this stuff. I shared the dude's link with you, the fight film dude. He broke the film down, bro, and there's so many punches that they don't talk about. I say it all the time when I'm calling fights. The announcers, like, they know that, like, we're fucking doing 10 other things while watching a fight. We're tweeting, watching live chats, talking shit. We're not really focusing in on the fight. So you got a guy in the background fucking just talking so much good shit about the A side, no matter who the A side is. I'm not really just saying this for the Shakur fight. They're fucking blabbing and making you think shit that's going on isn't going on. Like one guy's winning the fight when he really isn't winning the fight. It's so A side heavy nowadays, and it's like when you're a real boxing fan and you're a hardcore and you've been watching this shit, it's just getting so fucking heavy with the A side slander. They're just making them seem like they're fucking light years above their competition, and it's all because of the money. They need people to buy tickets to the next fight, so they fucking paint narratives in real time, bro. I that's what I see King B. I think he's food, bro. His contemporaries look at him like food now. The Shakur Stevenson fans look at him like he's Floyd Mayweather now, and it's bizarre to me. It's like they don't have eyeballs. It's like they only have ears, so they only hear the fucking Jim Gray and Antonio Tarver. Fucking, it was ridiculous, man. There should have been a knockdown in the third round. He literally lifts Shakur off his feet, put him onto the ropes. If that happened in the middle of the ring, Shakur would have been on his back. Shakur would have been back, face up to the fucking ceiling, on his back. It would have been a clear knockdown. I don't know how they didn't call it a knockdown. The ropes held the kid up. And then he hit him with another big left after that. Like, bro, 9-3 was criminal on the cards. It was absolutely criminal. I don't want to talk about Shakur no more. I don't think he's fucking it, man. I don't at all. But hey, Cebeda's a good win. He did shit that I didn't think he could do or would do. Shout out to Shakur for that. But guys, he's not gonna fight like that no more, and he don't fuck with the top guys at all. Let's hear what Brian was talking about. This fucking Elijah Pierce fight started, but it's not to speak of.
But he said 100K bonus.
Adam, what's up with you, bro? I don't think Tank realizes that if fought Shakur, people would be back into him. No, I think Tank don't give a fuck. As a matter of fact, I know Tank don't give a fuck if you love
They gonna
someone.
hate Tank no matter what, no matter who he beats.
Yeah, it don't matter, bro. He's at the point of superstardom, bro. He's just like Floyd. Half the people like him, half the people hate him. And I think Tank, it's more like 60-40. Hate is 60, 40 people, 4% of us actually see the talent and know how good of a fighter the kid is. The other half think boxing has built some amazing hype job and he's overrated and yada yada. But they really need to look at Shakur. That's the guy they're trying to overhype and overrate. The fucking people that are in boxing are capping. Oh, Elijah Pierce just got knocked down with a fucking left cross. I said this shit earlier. I'm like a lot on Cam J's panel. I'm like, this kid cuts a lot of fucking weight. Other guy's a big puncher. Dude just sat him down.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Elijah Pierce is backpedaling. He looks like Shakur with the broken roll out there, getting pieced up. This fucking Mexican dude came to fight, knocked him down in the first round, or is this the second? I forget the dude's name. When they actually show it on the screen, I'll tell the people who it is. Damn, this is worth kind of calling for you guys. Nobody's watching this shit. Damn, Elijah Pierce fucking sat down. Little right cross. I think this dude might be Venezuelan or something. I think he's the same shit that old man Barroso. Elijah Pierce been showing some chin problems too lately, bro. He just
Man, I liked Barroso, bro.
looks like yeah. I think this guy's from the same place. I think he's Mayan. And if he's Mayan, that's Mexican. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they ain't selling his name is something, bro. They were talking shit at the weigh-in and shit too. But yeah, he got sat down, bro. It's in between rounds. There they go. They're both stand back up. Elijah Pierce is bouncing around like ain't shit happened, but I can tell he knows Buddy's cracking. And Elijah Pierce definitely tries to please the crowd, and he don't look too tight today. He looks like he could have had a fat camp maybe. Pierce comes out, fucking they're ready to go at it. They're trading jabs. Pierce lands a jab there. Ooh, they both sit down on lefts. Elijah Pierce is another fake southpaw. He's staying southpaw. He's not really a southpaw. Not really left-handed. Nice jab. They exchange jabs. It's Pierce versus Das Marinas. Das Marinas? Pierce Das Marinas. Yeah, this dude's fucking decked out in all red. Oh, they're both trading left hooks. Pierce landed a big left hook there. The dude kind of shook it off. He might be a Filipino or something. I don't know what this dude is. Jabbing. Ooh, big body shot. They trade jabs. They're both jabbing hard, too. Pierce's head keeps getting snapped back, dude. Lands a three-punch combo on Pierce. Right up the middle. I like watching Pierce get beat because he's the one who tried to blow up off Tank sparring and shit. Always woofing shit, but he's shaving down to 122 to fight, and he's bigger than Tank is by a lot. By a real lot, too. I don't know how the fuck these dudes make these weights, bro. I don't know, bro. Pierce is putting dude on the back foot. Pierce definitely, he's definitely still fighting though, and I gotta say, I must say I like that about dude. What the fuck, Pierce KO'd, damn, knockdown, yep. Carrington got a good fight tomorrow too. Dude's 14-0 with power. Oh yeah, bro. I'm glad you fucking said something about that, Adam. I appreciate you. That's what I'm gonna pull up. The fucking top rank card.
Yeah, I heard somebody else saying that too. Who the hell's he fighting?
Great card, dude. But Top Rank always fucking copyrights us for playing their weigh-ins and shit now. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Hold up, let me go back to Fight Hype. I think they got the weigh-in. They should. Clarissa Shields weigh-in. Are they covering that fight? They're not covering the Top Rank card? Damn, huh? Fight Hub, maybe? Let's see if Fight Hub is. Oh, they trade jabs. Pierce fucking lunges with a left. Dude pieces him with a two-punch, two-hit. Oh, dude fucking unloads a combo. Pierce tries to shoulder roll it. Dude looks in between the shoulder roll and stuffs a left hand straight down the pipe. Right in his shit. Pierce is a punch eater. Likes to keep his head on the line and fucking eat punches. That's what got him sat on his pockets in the first. Pierce is definitely walking him down and shit, though. But dude is piecing Pierce up. I got it 2-0 Oh, shit, dude just gave him stanky legs again. At the end of that round, fucking hit him with a two-punch combo. Pierce got up, looked it all funny. Yeah, this little dude's cracking. He is piercing Buddy up. Piercing fucking Pierce up. Piecing Pierce up. Giving Pierce a fucking combo to go home with. There you go, buddy. Take some of that with you. Fucking got Buddy on stanky legs. He over here just acting like nothing's happening. No big deal. Oh, shit, Bob Arum. Pacquiao versus Barrios draw was right. And I went back and rewatched it. I scored it 6-6 too, and that's the right call. The draw in the Manny fight, OG. It was the right call, man. It was the right call. Barrios was letting up, though. Ali ex-wife shuts down. Damn, that's Ali's ex-wife?
Dude, I'm telling you, something wasn't right about that Barrios Pacquiao fight.
Yeah,
I have never ever seen Barrios come out and just do nothing. Never.
They took fucking bribe. He took a bribe, bro. They were trying to set up the Floyd Manny fucking rematch. Think about it. They're both older guys. It's a good fucking money fight. Floyd can grab another belt. Bro, it's what the play was, and the fucking judges fucked it up. Barrios was just a bit too bit competitive. He should have fucking kept his hands to home in one more round. But I think he was letting the crowd get to him. So he'd fucking box at times to make it look good, dude. They were trying to set that shit up. And if Manny had a belt today, he'd
Well,
have
if
a
that was the
Floyd
case, dude, the last 2 rounds, Barrios blew the fucking deal because you could tell in the last 2 rounds he came to fight in those 2 rounds. The rest of the rounds, I don't know what the fuck that was. The last 2 rounds, he gave it to Manny.
It was brutal, bro. It was brutal, dude. I was just watching him hold punches and pull punches all fight. Pierce is tracking this dude down now, but he's missing all these punches. Dude's got good head, upper body movement. He's getting out the way of Pierce's punches. Pierce is really trying to turn up on him now. Yeah, he's loose, man. He ain't been in the gym. He don't look like he did his last fight. Pierce's last fight, he was way more solid than he is right now. And this little fucking dude he's here to fight, bro. Yeah, Pierce is getting sluggish with his backhand, just spamming the overhand, fucking falling in. Dude just piecing him up, boxing beautifully. Oh, back of the head. Yeah, he put Pierce on stanky legs. Fucking the end of the last round. This round, yeah.
See, but that's what I don't get about today's fighters. You take a year to get back in the freaking ring, most of y'all, and let's face it, bro. That you're not staying sharp like that.
You're not. You're not. You have a loss. Get back in the ring as soon as you can. 2-3 months later.
Yep.
If you got a rematch that shit as fast as possible, man. Letting more time go by, it's just you're not gaining any momentum. And oh shit, Pierce landed a big left overhand, got him in the corner. Oh shit. But dude just knocked Pierce's head back, but Pierce was able to eat that one and come with one of his own. They're trading power shots in the middle. Dude is piecing Pierce up though. Keeps getting through his weak guard. Dude, Pierce is just winging punches now. Oh, left, right by the I don't even know how to say his name, mama, dude. Yeah, bro. I would say fucking maybe Pierce won that round.
Let's go back and watch this fight.
Yeah, no, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. They're throwing blows at each other. So we got the Xander Zayas, man. We got to go over this. I'm so glad Adam reminded me, man. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for talking that real boxing shit. Jay Gibson, what's up with you, bro? Salutations. Welcome to the Angry White Man. We're going to go over this fight card. I'm going to try to stay on topic. I got this fight in the background, though. Cash, what's up with you, homie? Jay Gibson, we'll give you a wrench, bro. You TWT.
Yeah, picks my guy up.
Got you, bro. Oh, shit. I just put him in timeout almost.
Yeah,
no, I'm on my wrong page. I'm on D1 page. I got to switch to Angry White Man. We hit 7,100 subscribers today too. Salute to y'all. Thank you. All right, let's go over this weigh-in. Shushu, I'm so worried about Shushu, man. He cuts a lot of weight. He said he was on weight like 2 days ago, but I find that hard to believe when you're already somebody that cuts a lot of weight to compete at a division. And I get it. I think Shushu is a victim of staying somewhere too long because the business of boxing is moving too slow for him.
Right.
But that's the price you pay when you cut down there. I mean, the last weigh-in, I could see his kidneys. I didn't see this one, so I really want to pay attention to this, even though these are all makeup weigh-ins now, which is whack as fuck, because that's what the gamblers and old school boxing fans watched boxing weigh-ins for, so the line can get set. We got to take a look at you, bro. If you're wearing your weight cut, it's a bad fucking deal. You got a much greater fucking chance of getting knocked out. If we can tell just by looking at you that you had a hard weight cut, chances are you fucking had a devastating weight cut. because you're trying to get a competitive edge. These dudes are boiling the fuck down. Shout out to Marcos Viegas on Fight Hub, man. We're liking, sharing, subscribing over there. Hitting the like no matter what. No matter what their opinions are, we're still hitting the like. You guys know the fucking shit over here. You know the drill. Hit the like button. If you're catching us on the replay, look out. If you're here now, show some support. You know what I mean? All right. Shout out to Fight Hub. Learning purposes only. Yeah, we both got Vargas in this one, but this dude looks strong as shit, don't he, bro?
Yep.
He's got some.
Fill out.
About the top rank shit, I think they're going to Prime. Matter of fact, I kind of almost know it now. Got Jimmy on the MC for their fights. Got the one dude, the announcer, I forget his name, the dude that talks to Mike Tim Bradley all the time. I forget his name. He just did the PBC card. Yeah, I think fucking Top Rank's going to Prime, and that's why them and PBC are working together so much and shit lately. It's just a guess, though. We'll see. This is their last card. This is Top Rank's last card at ESPN, too, guys. This is the last fights that will ever be fought at ESPN from Top Rank. Elijah Pierce got this dude hurt now. Looks like it does, anyways. Oh, maybe it was just one punch. This dude's boxing Pierce. He's getting caught from time to time, but Pierce looks like he's starting to break through. Oh, there's a nice right by Pierce. But he gets punched on. Got 3-4 punches. He's been chasing Buddy down all night, but Buddy's just fucking tagging him up, bro. Hitting him with jabs. Pierce's whole face is fucking bloody, I think. Oh, no, that was just sweat. No, he's got blood on his nose. He's getting pieced up, bro. He's just sitting out there with his face out there getting fucking tagged up, bro. This shit's bizarre. Pick your fucking hands up, bro. Now Pierce is trying to act like he's some sort of defensive fighter out here. Head movement, getting fucking tattooed up. He's missing so many punches, too. This shit is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this again. Oscar, what's up with you, bro? Salute to you, man. I don't know, looks slightly sunken in. Not slightly. That motherfucker was sunk in, bro. But his last weight cut, I literally can see the imprint of his kidneys. His body was so sucked in his face. Like, I was genuinely concerned. I can see his fucking kidney outline on his back. Right here. You could see his fucking kidney. It was crazy, bro. I was in genuine concern for Shushu his last weight cut. So this time they said he got his fucking nutrition down. He knows what he's doing now. And a focused Shushu, probably the best Shushu there is. And he got cracked, man. He got the Tommy Hearns effect to his punches. When his shit's hit on the inside, his hooks, they do damage, bro. The last guy he just knocked out ain't never been knocked out, not even close to stopped. Fucking Shushu was putting it on him, bro. Fucking surprising him with his punches. I got Shushu in that fight, but the dude that he's fighting is a tough competitor, but I think he pissed Shushu off. Shushu's focused. We should get a Shu York performance out of old Shushu there. He should this will be one to write home about. He's gonna knock this dude out. You got Shushu right too, OG?
Yeah.
Chino, this is the guy who just beat Charles Conwell. Just so you know, OG. He just beat Charles Conwell on the Matchroom card, like not too long ago.
Yep, I remember that.
Last Conwell fight, this dude came to fight. This fucking dude's got 4 losses. 3 of them are robberies. This fucking dude can fight. And people got this fight fucked up. They think, oh, I can't see. I heard this from well-respected boxing people that said, I can't see Brad Goodman making a mistake of this caliber. matching fucking Xander wrong. This isn't a match made fight. This is where the matchmaker fans and everybody thinks that every fight is match made. This is one that's not match made. This is literally falling to the next contender. You got a fucking secondary match on this guy. Oh yeah, we think. Yeah, fuck that. They wanted to fight Fundora for the unification. You don't remember the WBO wouldn't allow Spence to fight for their belt. Fucking Fundora, they stripped Fundora, or else he would be the unified WBO and WBC champion. Fundora, technically, to me, is. They took their belt on a technicality bullshit. This fucking kid can fight. So the fight fell to him when the negotiations between Fundora and Xander just fell apart. We just seen Fundora in the zoo fight. Well, this dude fucking beat Charles Conwell to take Conwell. Conwell was all set up to fucking get the next title shot. This dude fell in because it was, like I just said, Xander versus Fundora. Enters this dude. And this dude's a much different fighter than Fundora. He's tall, though. This is a fucking... I'm not giving my pick away yet, but yeah, this is a tough fight for Xander. Mexico versus Puerto Rico. I don't like this fight for young Xander at all.
I don't either. Well, I've said this before about Xander. I've never ever been overly impressed with this kid.
Me neither.
And
me neither.
This other dude can fight a little bit.
And he's got crack. He doesn't have the knockouts to show for it, but I watched him hurt Charles Conwell 4 different times in that fight, at least. At least.
I got this like a 55-45 with giving Xander a slight edge, but that's it.
Yeah. I don't think
this is a close one to call, if in my opinion.
It is, man. Real hard fight to pick too. But most people would say, "What the fuck are you talking about? Xander's got this, no problem," because they don't know this guy. They ain't go back and do no research. They don't watch no fucking tape of no fighters. So they'll all say, "We don't know what the fuck we're talking about." And then we're gonna come back on here and tell them, "We fucking told you about this dude."
Again, I have never been overly impressed with this dude fighting. He is a very, I want to say, mid-C fighter. You know?
I would say Xander's B level fighter so far.
That's too much, man, for me. Maybe C plus, but I still, I don't know.
I don't see nothing special in the kid neither. I mean, he had a couple stoppages when because he's the youngest prospect Top Ranks ever fucking signed. What's up with you, Supreme Ali Sheik? Salute, bro. Supreme would know how hard of a fight this is for Xander. This is a tough fight for this kid, man. I'm literally, I think I'm picking the other dude. Yeah,
all right.
I'm gonna go with the fucking guy, the Mexican dude.
One of us will be right.
One of us be wrong, but we're both telling everybody that this is a fucking fight. And like, don't get me wrong, if it goes all 12, Xander probably wins on the cards because fucking if it's a 7-5 fight, we already know how they roll for the A side nowadays. Xander will box his face off.
Right.
I don't think so, bro. I don't see where this great boxing from Xander Zayas comes from. That's the part you guys got fucked up. Xander Zayas is not no. I don't think so. Anyways, he's gonna have to prove it to me. Fucking sort of like Elijah Pierce is getting pieced up by this fucking dude, bro. This is embarrassing. He needs a knockout, I think. From what I've been watching of this fight, Elijah Pierce needs a knockout. I don't think he even comes close to stopping this dude. People are betting on the knockout. Xander gonna knock him out. Xander, I think Xander ain't got no punch to him. I literally
Xander's got nice pop, but he ain't got no real punch.
I ain't seen no pop from him. I ain't see, bro. The Slovaki
pop, dude. I'm not talking about he's gonna KO. He's an accumulation puncher.
Yeah, you would have to be, because I don't know. I just seen his last 2 fights. I haven't been impressed at all with Xander. I don't see this fucking next generation fucking great. None of that shit. I don't see it.
I
I
just
seen in
don't.
his first 2 fights I ever seen of him. First 2 fights, he looked fantastic. After since then, every time I see him, it's like, yeah, it was all right. I guess he's a good technical fucking boxer, I guess. But he doesn't do anything so fucking like, oh my god, look at Xander fucking go.
Right.
Don't
He's
see
not one
that.
of them guys that fucking pegs the meter for damn sure.
Oh, Elijah almost got knocked out. Dude just hit a fucking Hail Mary fucking chin shot, buckled Elijah. But Elijah's still coming forward, still trying to punch, dude, because he knows he needs a knockout. But this dude just
Yeah.
pissing him up.
I'm
Good
gonna go
fight.
with Xander.
Yeah, going
I'm
with
very
Xander.
skeptical of that, but I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah, nah, I think the other dude's gonna fucking the pressure from the other guy's gonna be too much for Xander. He's gonna fold up to this dude. This dude ain't going nowhere. But there was times in a Conwell fight, if Conwell would have just punched more, he could have fucking done some damage. But these guys with this low output, like that's what I'm worried for Tank. Like, bro, Tank has shown. Oh shit, Pierce just hurt him. Pierce rocked him with another ear shot. Now he's stumbling all over the ring. Oh, Pierce knocked him down. Holy shit. It was more like a push than it was a punch, though. Minute 40 left to go, but he gets up. He's all right. Here comes Pierce. But dude is fucking drilling Pierce. I think it was a body shot that hurt him. Oh, he just drilled Pearson with a straight left. Yeah, it was a body shot that hurt him. He's like tight guard. Oh, another overhand left lands. Pierce is hurt. Oh, Pierce knocked him out. Knocked him out cold.
Come on.
Yep. Yep. No, he's up. He's up, but Pierce fucking caught him with a right hook, dude. He needed that so fucking bad, dude. That this was fight of the year, just about. Right now, I would say that that fight, bro, they were going at it. Pierce almost got knocked down fucking 10 times, bro.
Damn. I gotta go back and watch that fight, bro.
It's a good fight to go back and watch. Elijah ass, no doubt, but he just knocked dude out cold. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mexican dude. Although, I get why people say that Xander is who they think he is, but I just don't think he is. I think the Mexican dude's gonna shock Top Rank on the very last ESPN card. Wouldn't that be some shit? Yeah, dude, this Elijah Pierce fight is worth going to watch, OG. I'm gonna end the live. I'm not too interested in staying on here. Damn, we got 98 people in here.
Hey,
Fuck are they
I
at?
gotta ask though before we get off. What do you think about this BS with Clarissa and Layla?
Man, I
think
I
it's
don't
real stupid.
I don't want Layla to fight Clarissa. Yeah, we got 98 people in here. It's fucking Twitter.
You got.
Shout out to you on Twitter, motherfuckers.
We're talking about she has been retired for how many years?
She's 50 years old, 47 years old. Layla Ali's big though. Layla's 200 pounds, bro. She's 6 foot.
Dude,
She's a big woman.
her recent photos, bro, she is fine as wine, dude. That body's tight as fuck. Everybody's like, oh, she's in shape. Let me say something. It is one thing being in shape. It's another thing being in boxing shape.
Oh, it's a total different thing. It's night and day.
Layla
Layla
is
Ali
far
can't
from
mess with.
boxing shape.
Yeah, no, she's not in shape. She's not ready for that. Either Biz, it was some I forget the dude's name, Massa something. Massa, it was hard to say. But Pierce almost got knocked down fucking 10 times in this fight. He was buckled mad times. And he just hit an emphatic knockout in the 10th round to win. Got to give him credit for that, bro. Without the will to fight that way, he probably gets stopped in this fight. He had a cut over his eye. Yeah, this was a gutty performance by the young man. He looked like shit the whole fight, missing every shot. He's chasing the dude around the ring, following him around the ring in straight lines, just following him around like no cutoff skills, no nothing, bro. He's not that good of a fighter. He's an ass fighter, like Supreme said. But I don't like the Layla Ali shit. I think if I'm Layla's doesn't need no money. She don't need help Clarissa out. I wouldn't ruin my family's last name or legacy. 103 people in here. What the fuck are you dudes on Twitter doing?
Well, if Layla was a lot, if Layla was 10
to come
years
over
younger
here.
in her 30s, you know, I'd be like, yeah, why not? Especially if she's going to get a monster payday. She's 40-something years old, dude.
47 and out of the ring for what, 10 plus years now?
Something like that.
Years.
Plus years,
10
yeah.
plus. 10 plus, no problem. And the problem is Clarissa needs the fight more than Layla does, like much more. And Layla would be the A side. Layla is Layla Ali, dude. There's no way that Clarissa Shields can pull any woke shit with Layla Ali. You can't A side fucking Layla Ali, bro. No way. I just think it would be bad for Layla because Clarissa would probably piece her up. She's too fast. Like Clarissa can really fight. I don't think she's of a woman.
If you went back and watched film of Layla back in the day could really fight. Now, does she have anything left in the tank? Yeah, she's probably still got her power because that's the last thing to go. But
47, dog. That's tough.
That's the problem.
I don't. Yeah, Des Marinas. But bro, Des Marinas was punching in that shit, bro. He got stopped by Inoue, and he almost fucking stopped Pierce. He knocked him down in the second, buckled him at the end of the third, end of the fourth. Buckled him in that round right before Elijah hit the knockout shot, the grand slam, walk-off homer. He got buckled again. He almost went down. Like, you could see him, like, fucking his whole body, like, and then he remembered he was in a fight and hit a right hand fucking. It was a great fight. The parts I was able to focus on, I'm going to watch that again right after we're off of here. I can't believe we got 100 people in here. Fucking shout out to Twitter, man. Give us some sort of engagement on Twitter. Give me a follow. If you're not a fucking goofy, I'll follow you back. Link was pinned the whole time. We've been in here talking shit. I only came on for an hour and 30, but I was on live for about 30 minutes on my cell phone. I almost picked him for the upset. Supreme, I know you ain't never capping. And that's what I said about this, the Elijah Pierce fight on Cam J's panel. I said, bro, Elijah cuts. He wearing his weight cuts, bro. Now he looks so blown up, bro. He doesn't even look like the same person in the picture to the promotion of the fight. That's how much he talking shit like he ain't getting stopped. You ain't beating him, bro. That ain't what we seen. You get in there with Monster in a way, he's out. He'll be knocked out. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, bro. He did get up from some shit today, though. We got to give him that, but
yeah, Monster's a whole different story.
Yeah, it's a whole different ballgame. You can hurt him, knock him down. He's getting back up and still fucking coming at you with everything he's got. So yeah, it's a different type of fucking different game they're playing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I got shit to do in the morning, so I'm gonna
I gotta go to work tomorrow anyway.
Appreciate everybody that came out here. Not a single super chatter. Fuck y'all too, man. It's all good though. We'll keep coming here talking our shit. Shout out to the fucking people on Twitter right now. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the ones on YouTube. Till the next time.
Peace.